politicians and
first I want to dama buga real dara that you see politics mode is governance and government. Why politics, especially partisan politics, munta dohal rewmi and governance. State House is not Barokunda. Let us be clear here. State House is not Barokunda, and State House is not funded by the MPP. It's a state entity, a state compound, and it's Gambia Kunda. So there is no justification for political rallies. So let's disconnect from being realistic to being idealistic. That's what takes nations. Jawara did it, doesn't make it right. Jammeh did it, doesn't make it right. And Barrow doing it will never make it right. What is right is that our state house is not supposed to be a political bureau that have political meetings, regardless of if Barrow Fovla Deka or not. Barrow State House the Deka. No, let me land. Let me land.
Is it illegal?
No, this is my point.
That's why I just want to know. No, lecturer. That's why the principles of good practice. This is where good practice comes in.
Let me answer the question. You see,
I'm just asking.
Governance is run on basis. It's run on basis.
We all don't know that.
Governance.
We don't know.
No, because you asked about budget.
No.
Who funded it?
No, that's what I mean.
Okay.
The budget, I would like to know.
Then we will assume the meeting was not really been organized.
No, that's what I mean.
The meeting was not really been organized.
Can I answer the question? You see,
Omar,
Mr. Kurang, you are politician. And
no, I just want to say that Jawara and Jammeh never did what happened. I wanted to clarify that.
No, the thing is, it's not about Jammeh. I'm responding to how claims are here, but we have seen Jammeh did worse than just alliance meetings at State House.
Of course,
Jammeh
did worse.
Political parties. Party as in Downing, Jelonin, Tantankoso at State House. So we cannot say Jammeh did not do. Jammeh did worse. So I'm just responding to the analogy that one person have done this. Saybo have slapped somebody on the street doesn't qualify Bojan to slap somebody on the street.
Even Jawara did it in 1992. In Mansa Konko, after they finished to tell him, "Can I step down?" They came back to the State House.
So coming back to your question,
indeed.
So coming back to your question,
from this one,
it's the PPP.
Coming back to your question,
PPP was not in an alliance of this nature, and they met to discuss.
Allow
him.
This type of alliance is happening first time in this country. Let's just get facts right.
No. Let me help.
Let's help.
Dudu.
PPP was in alliance with
who? The UP go after the UP.
PPP was in alliance with how many parties?
PPP.
Yes, name
There
them.
was the DCA with Gabo Jahumpa and others. There was the UP Perjai's brother who came. And then there were other small associations.
No, but let's we're not talking about association there. We're talking about political parties here.
No,
you counted two. And they all met at State House and had a discussion.
PPP
What I am against.
It's a partisan political party. It is not right. It's not right. If it is PPP alone.
I am completely
can I help you people?
against it.
I just want to take an independent person here, and I'm going to respond to each of you and your angles. I want to clear one thing. You raise a question. I'm going to answer that question and continue. You see, governance and then governments are run on legalities, but there are moralities and good practices.
Good practice
everywhere.
principles in it.
And then Duduja made an example
No,
of a
those
good
good
practice.
practices, they become what
You
they call...
cannot say everywhere. You cannot say everywhere.
No, what I mean is...
They have housekeeping rules.
What I mean...
Exactly.
You know the State House, Kaima Wahla, the State House, there is nothing in the State House that is like this and this. Even the person who entered State House in 1964, his name should be on record today. There is nothing in State House that is like chance by chance. Everything is specifically defined. We should know as politicians whether what the president is doing is right or wrong.
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
What I'm saying is
exactly.
the right and wrong of what the president is doing is not entirely on the legal basis. This is the problem with politicians. You see, he made
No, what I'm trying to tell you.
So now allow him.
Government is not...
Allow me to finish.
State House.
No,
State House. You see, State House is not run on On law only.
When you were talking, when you were speaking,
I
had this agreement, but I allow you to flow. Let me just land.
So, Mr. Kurang, please allow him.
You made something. What I mean is, legally, there are things that we may not cater in our legal instrument to say, okay, this cannot happen. But what I'm trying to say is,
we have housekeeping rules in government.
Housekeeping rules.
Yes.
Those housekeeping rules may not exclusively.
No, don't talk on me.
No.
Housekeeping rules are very. Even brother, I have seen files of State House. You understand what I mean? I have seen State House files from 1965.
No,
understand? Up to 19.
No, we are not talking about.
I'm telling you.
No.
In government.
I think if politicians like you speak like this, we become scared that you are going to normalize what is not normal.
No,
that's what you are doing.
Not normalize what is not normal. You tell me what is normal first.
No.
You see, you as an activist, you must be honest.
No, I am honest here. You must listen to me.
I said
you must listen to me, Kurang.
I'm telling you.
What you are saying, you are justifying something that is
no, I'm not
on
justifying.
the legal basis.
I am asking you a question you cannot answer.
You are not listening to me.
Answer the question.
You are not listening to me.
You don't know the rule.
You are not listening to me.
No, if you don't know the rule,
you are not listening to me. Now listen to me. Listen.
Do you know the rule?
No, that's what I'm telling you.
No, he doesn't know the rule.
You not ask about you ask. Now you ask. No, listen.
See,
no, this is
I don't speculate. I don't speculate.
No, don't. I'm not speculating either.
I don't speculate.
Listen to me. Now listen to me. That's why. No, you cannot listen to me.
That's why I said.
No, you will not listen to me.
I'm listening to you.
No, you're not listening.
Okay, say.
What I'm trying to say. Allow me to learn. What I'm trying to say is either housekeeping rules.
All right.
We are talking about housekeeping rules that run the State House.
Right.
What I'm trying to say is that
to
MPP have political bureaus.
Yes.
Right? Across this country.
Yes.
And then you claim that Barrow State House la deka, so it's normal promo and meeting before Manelane.
No, because I know how this world runs, brother. In Donald Trump's office, in Biden's office, in Obama's office, in Tony Blair's office. Every day is a political activity. I don't want to waste my time on something which is not relevant. You understand what relevant? My focus is on to get the man out. You understand?
That's what I'm trying to say.
That's why I'm here.
You are getting the man out on an attitude of that the same way you think. So if you
I must be sure of the rule. If you want to hold me to a rule,
so to move on,
you have to know the rule, bro.
That State House is not for political activities, parties and political activities. Thank you for that. Parties and political activities.
Yes.
You see, and no, it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be who says it. It's about to be what is supposed to happen.
No, brother. The government is not what is supposed to happen.
Dudu made mention of something here and this. But
then we take the discussion further.
No, wait. I made that clear. I said.
What is the law?
No, I said. We go.
No, you don't know. Tell me you don't know, brother. I have seen government rules and procedures, financial procedures.
Tell me one rule that says that there should be political party meetings at State House. Tell me one.
No, what I'm trying to
tell me one now. No, I don't know the rules. What? Tell me one. Tell me one rule of the rules you are claiming that a political party should be gathered at State House and do a meeting.
Let me tell you.
No, tell me one. No.
Let me tell you.
The rule. Tell me
one.
I
will tell you the rule.
What is the rule?
When I investigated Yahya Jammeh.
What is the rule?
I'm coming to tell you the rule.
What is the rule?
When I was part of the investigation of Yahya Jammeh.
What is the rule?
When we were in the investigation of Yahya Jammeh, we focused on all the rules.
What is the rule?
We focus on his bank withdrawals. We focus on how he sponsored his activities. But nobody was asking how many meetings Jammeh held and how many of them were APRC.
What is the rule?
If you don't know the rule, why are you arguing about it?
What is the rule?
Do you know the rule?
No.
I don't know the rule. Do you know the rule?
You're not saying anything here. You said you know the procedure. I'm telling you, there is no rule. I can tell you that, and you don't know the rule. Tell me the rule today, and I'll accept. No, Saune, wait.
What is the rule?
Saune, wait. I am saying,
yes.
I did not say there is no rule. I said good practices. By going by good practices, political parties and
politics. Which practice? Where are the good practices?
Listen.
Where are the good practices? No, listen. State House is not run on that.
But Mr.
It has to run on rules, brother.
Mr. Kurang. Okay, all right. Let me talk to you. All right, you will learn.
I need to learn.
You will learn, of course.
He's justifying something that is not justified.
Yeah, please.
Let him learn.
Yeah, all right.
Exactly.
Okay.
What I'm trying to say is that first, I don't see the law that says it cannot happen. But what we are trying to say, common sense will tell you that partisan politics is supposed to be separated from governance and how a state is run.
Brother, as an activist, before you come here, you should do your research.
No, listen to me.
Why don't you research before you come?
That's what I'm telling you. There is no rule. You are
topics.
No. Yeah, but please allow him. Yeah, but allow him to laugh. Yeah.
No. Please, I'm what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, please. Allow him to laugh. Yeah, okay.
There is no legal basis.
Okay.
But we're going by good practices.
Okay.
It's common sense that partisan politics should be separate from governance. Mom have basic rules at State House, but he did not say any rule here. He's speculating.
No,
but moving forward, I'm not going to debate you.
Okay.
Man, President Adama Barrow have a political headquarters, a political bureau. MPP have a political bureau, headquarters that can accommodate that meeting. Let them go there and do it. And then on the basis of that, let nobody tell us that there are rules and there are procedures. There is no. Look, he talks about Biden and then Trump. You see, this is the problem. What is happening in America, I don't care. What is supposed to happen here affects my life. So moving forward,
what is your criteria?
Moving forward to what
you have no criteria. You cannot come and make a pronouncement with no criteria, brother.
Mr. Kurang, please.
Do you make a claim that President Bisumo Joge State House? Then go what depends. This is an MPP activity. MPP and the coalition or and the alliance. We don't whatsoever the president is gonna do. Depends bisi MPP party la wara joge nekul ñun suñ finances. Let's make that clear. Okay. That I don't deny the fact that if Adam Barrow is going to move to State House to wait, gis nañ ko fi. Senegal fi mu jël living. In 2018 parliamentary elections. Jog nañ fi ñu ne that there is no law, but the good practice is Adama was not supposed to campaign with the norms of the UDP. Then he was in bed with the UDP. Right? They came and say, okay, what is the law? But tell me, Senegal today, when Ousmane Sonko was going on his campaign, have you seen the president following him?
Did they pay him salary for that month?
No. Just wait. I'm just
no,
giving
bro. You know.
So what I'm trying to say, what I'm trying to say is that MPP's business is not our business. It's the party business. The strategy is to remove MPP. I was not going to talk about here. That is left for politicians. Okay. But what I'm trying to see, MPP have a political bureau. MPP should be able to finance and accommodate activities that are MPP activities, not national activities. Whoever said otherwise is another politician that will go to State House and do the same.
No, right. Whoever, when Jammeh did it, Jammeh suko defe. I don't want to sit here or in my party goes to win the election and then goes to the State House tomorrow and then I come here and say, oh, no political discussion should be held in State House.
Not political
and then
discussion,
when my party goes, what is the limit?
No political discussion.
Wait a minute. And then when my party goes to State House, I have to defend my party. I don't do that. I first of all,
political bureau
if you don't
say that, you don't say the truth. No, nimo fo.
Loi bondi.
Hani, Kurang.
Ni loi table keso table.
Kakari mabo loi koma kanafiki ya semendu yandi. Don't do that.
Look at him.
So yeah, thank you. So now let me give you your 2 minutes.
Don't do that.
Yes.
Please let me give you your 2 minutes. Yeah. So you have 2 minutes. But
I think we should go to another topic.
No, let's
go to another topic. But I promise
my
to give
2 minutes.
2 minutes. Yes.
About what?
On the same issue.
Yeah. You know, Garmi, if I am an auditor, you send me to State House. I am working by the law. And what did the law say? I will go and check whether the resources and the money of the country has been used in a matter or in a manner contrary to law. I'm an auditor. I cannot be arrogant and go beyond the law. If I am a lawyer and I want to charge the government, I will charge and subject the government based on written law. I cannot say I am a moral lawyer, I am a superman person, I am not corrupt, therefore I'm going to indict the government when I don't have the law before me. This is an investigation. If I am a commission, and I am putting the president or anybody to task, I put you to task according to the laws of the country. Anything else is based on your personal sentiments.
Correct.
I am not a personal sentiment. I'm not a professional.
Kurang, I have listened to you.
What I mean?
No, I have listened to this guy. Did a lot of personal sentiments over the media. This is one thing. You see?
That's fine.
Let's make something clear here. I have seen a panel with this guy not today. It's today that he is supporting this particular act and he wants to rely it on law. And that is the problem. You see, we have laws, and in every society have its people. Today, if you go outside and act, we have listened to people before we analyze this. How many people accept that it's supposed to be in the State House? Legitimacy. It's not just about the law. The legitimacy of what should happen in this country is driven from the people.
Legitimacy is illegal.
So 2 minutes.
How are you using what? If you say legitimacy, illegitimate means illegal.
All right, that's fine.
What
That's
kind
fine.
of language are you using?
Words can be used.
That is fine. Please.
No.
Yeah, Mr. Camara.
Exactly. Something can be right and legitimate.
Mr. Camara, that's fine. That's fine.
Guaranteed by the law.
Yeah, all right.
Illegitimate.
That's fine. Please.
Let's move forward.
Yeah, that's fine. No, I will move. Okay.
That is my problem with
all right.
politics.
That's fine, Mr. Camara, please. Yeah, just 2 minutes, please. All right.
loo xam ne yow against it, you just want to condemn it dañ nekk ci dëgg soo waxee ne yow doo politicien waaye yow yaa bugg a wax politicien yi fu ñoo teg seen tànk ak fan lañ war a jaar soo nekkee ci biti ak ci biir is different soo buggee understand nu politique di doxee ngembul nga ñëw ci arena bi you'll be able to understand waaye yow doo toog sa comfort zone xamuloo politique ni moo doxee soo buggee wax about good practice soo buggee wax about good practice kan moo determine loolu man dama daa ne ñun suñ dynamics of politics doo ko mën a even compare with Senegal talk less of nga ma wax dëkk yoo xam ne seen loi and the way they do their politics typically different foog nga understand politique yi Gambia yéen ay soo ko buggee génnee du rek ne man laajuma ko dafa war a génn it doesn't work that way président bi tey am na activité yu bari yoo xam ne mu ngi happen State House su fa organisation ne football tournament ñoo xam ne they are in support of sports dañ laa ne it's something good baax na pour li national development they will quote that waaye lana tax loo xam ne gathering of politics nga bëgg koo gisee ne loolu warta am is something evil lan lañ fa waxtaane moo tax ma ne la even national issues were discussed at that meeting it's not only su political gathering amee rek yi fi caaxaan moo leen fa teg or nonsense lañ fa wax it doesn't work that way xam nga man li ma gum li nga def dépôt tak loi ñu ne da nga yaaxa loi o war loo ko def loi bi lii la wax waaye as a politicien da nga am stratégie li laa dooleel loolu mooy li laa far ba tax nga mun a dëkk State House boobu daa fa ne li laa dëkkaloo State House lan la is part of it ñu bari fay di fi coow as a political party soo fa duggee you do the same because when you lose those votes you will not be in that State House
exactly that's why they are defending it